Hello and welcome back. So last time we created these power-ups, and when I pick one of these, I get to shoot more bullets. But if I pick a power down, my power-up decreases and I go from shooting 3 to 2 and then to 1 bullet at a time. I'm going to go ahead and delete these power-ups from the scene because we're going to set it up to have enemies drop them when we kill them. They're going to have a chance of dropping these power-ups. So go ahead and actually let's add some enemies. So I'm going to go to the models folder and add a new folder called enemies, and then here I will just get my enemies and import them. So I'm going to get the enemy bullet, and these, we have 3 of these models, so I'm just going to drag them into Unity. You can download them from Udemy and be sure to do so. We made them for you guys. So I'm going to drag the first one up here, and you can see he is pretty big, so let's rotate him and then just scale him down. Okay, that scale is too big, let's say 0.1. Okay, and let's add the PNG to him so he has some color. Actually, there we go. Then let's get the second one up there, and let's again rotate him on the X by -90 and then just scale him down and get his color. Oops, I forgot to import his color. Just give me a moment here. Invader2.png. There we go. They're the same, just a different color. And then we have the third one. Okay, I'm just going to move him there and give him his own color. There we go. So we have 3 of these enemies. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a script that's going to be randomly moving them at different speeds, and it's going to randomly spawn them. So this is going to be a kind of infinite game. It won't ever end until you die. So you're going to get score, and when you die, it's going to be game over. So let's go ahead, and now that we've got our 3 invaders, we need to set up some rigid bodies and other components. So let's go ahead and select the first one and add a box collider. Now be sure to edit the box collider because it isn't set up properly. Let's go ahead and just edit it real quick. Okay, that's good. I'm going to add a box collider to this one. Let's see if we can actually copy the components from the first one onto the second one. And we can copy the component values and then just paste them on the second invader, and it will work perfectly because they're the same model. Let's now click the third one, add a box collider, and as well paste the component values. Okay, we can increase the size a bit here. Okay, now let's go ahead and add rigid bodies to all of these, and be sure to disable use gravity and constrain the rotation because we don't want them to rotate when something hits them. Okay, there we go. Now that they're done, I'm going to go to the prefabs folder and create a folder called, actually no need, I'm just going to create prefabs out of these guys. Since everything is set up, we can now create a prefab from the first invader, then the second one, and then the third one, and I can delete them from the scene, and now we can spawn them from different scripts. Let's go ahead and create a new script called enemy controller. Let's open it up. So to move around, our guy is going to need some speed. Let's say public float speed. And I also want a timer for a change in direction. So let's say public float change timer. So every so often we're going to change the direction in which we're moving. So we're going to have them move to the left, then to the right, and in that fashion. Okay, so let's go back here. Just reload this script. Okay, and now actually we can go ahead and add this component we just made, enemy controller, to all of our enemies. And you can see that we now have these values here, speed and change timer. And how we're going to have it is basically they'll be coming from up, and they will be moving to the left and then to the right. But we'll continue with that in the next lecture, because if we did that in this one, it will get pretty lengthy. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.